Hello, Gemini. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to do a quick Lenormand spread, and then we'll hit the tarot and some oracle cards. Hope you're doing well. This is for the month of March, the sign of Gemini. I'd like to specifically focus on the energy on those who will watch this reading. The Geminians that watch the reading for the month of March. For their highest good, let's get some messages out for Gemini. Aries had a great read. Taurus was an interesting read, a little bit longer than Aries. I never know what's going to come out, right? I'm focusing on your energy, trying to tune into it, that is. And it is nice that they're all a little bit different. Taurus was a ton of energy. Holy cow, man. Got a lot of craziness in the world right now, and I think more and more people reach out to things like tarot, astrology. That's got to be a little bit more sane than what's happening right now, right? Okay, what do we have for you? Birds in the center. People are talking, Gemini. March is going to be about possible gossip. If it's not gossip, people are talking. You're giving them something to talk about. Okay. There is a woman next to the birds. If you are a feminine energy, this is you. People are talking about you. Or you could be talking about other people, but usually the birds are the ones talking about you. If you're a male or a masculine energy, this is your counterpart. People are talking about them. Okay, the cross. Okay, so the cross could be despair. It could be religion. It could be what are they talking about? Something. Let's see what's in the underlying energy. Crossroads. Just some sort of decision or choice that flipped right out. The star, that's our direction, our navigation, our inner compass, and the book, some sort of hidden knowledge. So we got a choice, direction. What direction do we want to take? Something's not known, so we don't have all the information we need to make a decision. People are talking. There's the man. So, the man's right next to the woman. This is you and your person, regardless of gender, right next to each other. A choice is going to be made. Should I stay or should I go now? The house. Maybe you're considering moving in together. Maybe there's a separation. I don't know. Because we have that despair. Could be religion, could be some sort of religious crisis, like a crisis. What do they call that? A faith crisis? And then we have a lily, so we got peace. Alright, so we've got despair, but it's nice to see peace by it. And what we don't see coming, what's on the bottom, is the clover. A little bit of luck. It's going to see us through this, okay. Look at it this way now, horizontally. The man and the woman and a choice, some sort of, what direction do we want to go in? And the central energy is the house. That could be where we're living. That could be some sort of stability. People are talking about it in the direction we're going in. In this reading, I need to say this, it keeps I don't want to lose you. I don't want to bore you, but this is creating a baseline for our tarot read, so we want to get through this. Please stick with me. I'm getting that a really intelligent Gemini is listening on and getting bored quick. So I don't want to lose you, Gemini. Hang in there. I know there's a message here for you. Okay, so moving forward, we've got this peace, this despair, and unknown, something hidden. I get the vibe, like it's sort of like solemn. I lost someone, information's coming out that I didn't know before, or maybe you didn't know a person was in a certain way. I don't know if you're going to that person to bring them some sort of calm, or if you're bringing levity to the situation. I don't know what you're doing, but the focus on top is the man, the house, and the lily, which is peace in the temple, peace in your house. You're bringing peace in the temple or peace in the house, or this man is for you or you for him. And there may be some sort of loss, but it's sort of like showing up when someone, imagine their life in gray tone, grayscale, and you show up with a red rose, That's how you are affecting this situation. Okay, that's what we have for the Lenormand. That's our baseline. Let's get the tarot for Gemini for March 2026. That sounds like Star Trek or something. Like we've jumped into the future. And maybe I'm showing my age. I don't know. Okay. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What do we got? For Gemini for March 2026. Two of Swords reverse showed up. Four of Wands. So weird. Okay. Six of Swords. I'm getting the Jeffersons, moving on up. But I'm also, when I saw the Six of Swords, I'm moving on up instead of moving out. I'm getting moving on up. You may not be ready for a relationship right now, Gemini. Maybe, I don't know. What's happening? Focusing on your education, you're like, but I did see the Four of Wands, so I don't know if you're engaged, you might be getting married, you're like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Well, it's here. Let's see, I wanted to fan those out. We're going to fan these out. I started doing this recently, and I like this method a lot better because it seems like it's traditional. If you look back at the old print art at the of the tarot reader, they've got their hair done up in a little scarf, or you see the crystal ball, and then you see the cards all spread out. And it wasn't until recently that I was like, there's something to that. Because 78 cards, up, down, whatever, and if you put them in order, put them out in order, great. I mean, I'm confident readings with that method. But it just feels more like, hey, I'm in service to you. I'm offering something to you, and offering help, service. I want to help you with the message. And so, this may, I don't want to lose you again, Gemini. I feel like I may be boring you a little bit, but I'll tell you that this is an important part of the reading, even though it's something as simplistic as just placement of the cards. Because this way I can see them. They're all laid out. It's all laid out in front of you, and now we have everything to choose from, right? All right, center of the spread, King of Swords. Okay. Aquarius, Taurus energy. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Taurus older than you. What about them? The Four of Swords, healing something. Are we healing relationships? The this is you, so this is the focus. So you, self-discipline, healing, taking some time. What works for or against you? The King of Wands. So outward appearances. People are talking. You're doing something. You've got something going on in your life that you are the topic of conversation. And your conscious thought is the wheel of fortune. You're like, I'm not ready for this. That was like what we got in the Lenormand too, or when I was doing the pre-shuffle, it was sort of like, he might be engaged or whatever and getting married, and it's like, I don't know if I'm ready for this, and it's like, oh, too late, it's here anyway. You are feeling like, I'm not ready for this. Queen of Pentacles, I need to spend some more time on myself. There's things I still want to do. There's still things I need to work on. There's still things, you're still thinking that you need to be self-focused to accomplish something, but it's like, no, there's more's happening now. You need to do more of an outward focus, external, and you're saying, I'm not ready, but it's here. It's here. So in the past, we have the High Priestess. Whether that intuitively you know. So there's a fight between your subconscious and your conscious mind. Or I should say, there's a fight between what you believe and what's happening externally. So your internal, external, there's a war. 7 of Pentacles. I just got delivery time. It's time. Do you want, Queen of Swords, reversed. Gemini, do you get kind of mean with your words when you stress out? And it's not that you mean to be hurtful, but when you're stressed out and you've got a lot, you start kind of attacking people outside of yourself. And the people around you are like, okay, you be you, I'm going to be me. You can react the way you want to. They maybe, if they don't know you well enough, they might be misinterpreting the things you're saying and doing. They don't understand you maybe. And they're misunderstanding you. You may have to give them some clarity. 10 of Wands. So a lot on your plate. Okay. Gemini's got a lot on their plate for the month of March. Something's here, we're not ready for it. We know it's apparent as night and day. We know it's here, we can't change it. But we're not ready. And we're fighting it. And we're kind of lashing out a little bit. Okay, Gemini. And the 8 of Wands in the reverse says, let's probably not talk about it. So people are talking about you, the situation, or your person's talking about you. Other people are getting involved. There could be people are talking about the situation. Or maybe you feel that way because what's hidden is the 8 of Wands reversed, and that's no communication. So maybe you're feeling like everyone's talking about you for whatever reason, and they're not. But it's because your anxiety or your stress levels just got to the max. And I don't want to say you're paranoid, but you're sensing that people are talking about you when they might not be. And you're lashing out. Okay. Your hope or fear, that Ace of Cups. Are you worried about commitment? Do you have commitment issues, Gemini? Do you have commitment issues with friends, family, loved ones? I don't know. The masculine energy is upright, the feminine energy is reversed. Some sort of, emotional imbalance. The masculine energy is correct, coming correct. The feminine energy is reversed, self-focused, lashing out, not ready. Kind of like cold feet. or nervousness or whatever, but it can affect your relationships and the people around you. There's that Six of Swords again, wanting to get past this, overcome your anxiety, avoid unnecessary grief. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I need to give you something, Gemini, to help you with this. Let's do this. I want a little bit more clarity. I haven't done this with the other signs, but I feel like I want a little bit more clarity on, because I don't imagine, people don't imagine things typically, right? There's a reason they're feeling away, or you're feeling away. And it looks, the High Priestess in the past, you're very intuitive, you're in touch with your emotions, you're in, like, you know. Temperance reverse, lack patience. Lacking patience. Okay, Gemini, I got you. Temperance reverse is the key, because it tells me there's a lack of patience. And when I was doing the Lenormand deck, I sensed a pull on my energy like, oh my God, this is so boring. I'm getting nothing out of this. You know, tree, cat, house, like almost making a joke out of the simplicity of the cards and how it wasn't helpful to you at all. The thing is that our minds, our subconscious minds work in images, right? And those images spark thought and tell a story. Do you lack imagination? I mean, there's something missing. There's a lack of patience. Not wanting to, there's this anxiety, not being patient. You're not saying what I want you to say. You're not answering my questions. I didn't come here for this. I don't want to hear this. Gemini, I don't even know if you've made it this far on this video. The way the energy's coming out, I don't know if you're still with me. You may have already turned it off and said, oh, I just wasted my money. But I'm telling you, this message was directed to you, the people that would watch this video for the month of March, for Gemini. Like, this is the focus. And I've lost you. Are you only going to go through life and only give attention to the things that draw you in? You know, the gold, you know, the flash of gold, or a certain sound or smell. You're only going to pay attention to the things that really catch your attention. You're going to miss out on the little things. Patience is really important. You know, the saying, stop and smell the flowers. If life is being lived, I mean, I feel like you're very intelligent, and I don't need to tell you this, but I'm going to say, you know, I'm going to touch on it anyway, is slow down. Be patient. Things happen in the timing they should. Yes, you're intuitive, you're smart. Got it. Check. But I feel like even though you could be the smartest person on the planet, you could have wealth, you could have, I mean, everything, but there's always something that we're missing or something that we have to learn, right? Or why else are we here? There's a reason. I would invite you to figure out what that is, because there are no perfect people. There are no perfect lives. There aren't. No way. And I can tell just by your lack of patience and your anxiety that there's something that you could benefit from here. And I don't know what that is. I hope something I've said will spark something in you. Spark is important. You know, something catches your attention. I think you get bored easy. I hope something will spark your attention. Get your attention. Slow down. Be patient. Don't decide that you're not ready when something's here. Because, I mean, if you weren't ready, it wouldn't be here. Time wouldn't be now if you weren't ready. So there's a disconnect there. Things happen in correct time, right? think we are 20 minutes in. I'm going to get you some Oracle. I feel like that Temperance reverse was the card that I needed to help better understand the situation. And I hope it helped you. I hope that something I said caught your attention and kept you through to the end, because I know this is for you. Okay, so single, widowed, divorced, married, I don't know. This will fit in a way for you. The timing just wasn't right for us. Is that what you're saying, Gemini? Because I don't take this as truth. This is again you saying, I'm not ready. The timing's not right. This is like the card. I want to bring it up to you and show you. We were just talking about it. The time, this might be backwards on the screen because of the way I'm recording it, but the timing just wasn't right for us. If that's your belief, you could be destroying a really great thing. Now, I don't want you to stay in a relationship you're not meant to be in, but I also don't want you to destroy something great because you get nervous or you're lacking patience. Okay, we got 2 on the floor. I'm gonna grab them both. Oh, don't mind me. Intensity and hold me. Okay. My feelings for you overwhelmed me. Gemini, please reassure me by taking things, okay, I'm going to start over. This is exactly what we were talking about. My feelings for you overwhelm me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. I'm going to repeat this again because this is exactly what I was just talking about. I know this is about you, Gemini. Okay. Intensity. My feelings for you overwhelmed me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. And hold me. Things are not right in my world, and I am longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love, that I know everything will be okay. Gemini. This is for March. If it doesn't make sense now, it will make sense in March. I'm convinced of that. I've got hundreds of cards. 78, I don't know how many that is, 78. I've got cards that are lining up with exactly what the cards are saying. Okay, Gemini, March. Gemini, March. How can I help Gemini? I want to help Gemini. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason, Gemini. All right, I hope that you stuck around to the end. I hope you didn't lack patience and you got through it. I hope that whatever's happening in your life, things will slow down just for a minute, even if you don't think the timing's right and you're ready to just give up. I hope that you'll stop before you make any rash decisions, before you topple over the dominoes or whatever it is in your life. I hope that you'll stop, regroup. I don't know if it takes you a week, 2 weeks to bring it back in, calm yourself down, revisit the things or the people around you, and balance things out. But I feel like if you miss this opportunity, of course, if it's meant for you, another one will come along, another opportunity will. I believe that. But I also think that, if you get it right the first time, you'll maybe have more time and more room for more things. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you. I'm going to record April's videos at the end of March. I hope to see you back here again. And take care.